Everybody, what is up and welcome back to the channel. And today we are going to talk about why Z-Man Soft Plastics are some of my favorite baits to fish. Now, I'm going to dive into this. I've got a pile of Z-Man baits laying over here that I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to go through them, show you a couple different colors that I like to use. These are like the main colors that I use when I use them. And then we're going to show you some clips of me catching fish with all these different baits. And I've got a bunch of stuff here to go through, so I'm going to try to cruise through it pretty quickly so we can get to the cool video footage of me catching. But first off, I just want to say, I just love Z-Man. I mean, they're just such a great company as far as products. I mean, their baits are phenomenal. Their soft plastics just last forever. I mean, you basically have to lose it to not use it anymore. You have to snag it up and break it off because the plastic will just last forever. It just holds up really well. Catch tons and tons of fish. The elastic plastic that they use is just amazing, and I'll show you how stretchy it is in this video. But let's dive right in and talk about some of the baits that I love to use and some of my favorite baits that I love to fish. And we're gonna get right into it. And one of the first ones is basically the Finesse TRD. I mean, that's the straight up. I call it the turd because it looks like a little turd. And it's just a great bait. It's just a little bitty stick bait. And I got a blue black one here. And then I've got a California crawl one. But all it is this little stick bait. I mean, it's very small, about 3 inches long. I think they're 3 inches, if I remember correctly. 2.75 inches long. But this is a blue black. And look at how stretchy this thing is. I mean, they're just crazy stretchy, and they just last forever. And you ring this up on a Ned rig head, and you can rig it weedless or not weedless, and you can swim it. You can swim it like this where it'll wiggle. You can let it drag on the bottom where it'll wiggle, and you can just use this and use this and use this. And when the bite gets tough, this little piece of plastic right here will tear up the fish. Now this is the blue black Finesse TRD. I'll show you the package as well for those of you who don't know and stuff. This is what the package looks like, so you guys can see the package. Let's get some light on that so you can see a little better. And they make a ton of different colors. I usually use blue black in like a California crawl or a Canada crawl or a green pumpkin. Those are usually the only colors I really use. I really like this California crawl color because it's kind of dark on one end and then it's got this light green on the other. And these are just phenomenal baits, and they're really great for pond fishing too. If you're fishing little ponds and stuff, you can chuck it out there, let it hit the bottom, just hop it up off top of the grass and weeds that are down there, and just slowly swim it along. I mean, just twitch it and slowly reel it. And I'll just twitch it. I'll just sit there and twitch my hand where that bait's just swimming along and its little tail's doing like that, and they will crush it. They will crush it, and it's just a fish catcher. I mean, when the bite is tough, it's just a really great bait to go to. It's a great bait to fish all year round. Even in the wintertime, you will get bites on it. It will catch you fish, and it's a phenomenal bait, and I love it. And that's the Finesse TRD. You can find these at most tackle shops. You can find it online at Tackle Warehouse, Bass Pro Shops, Field and Stream. I mean, most places will carry this bait, and it's just an awesome bait, and I love it. Now, one of my top favorite baits that I love to fish is the Z-Man Slim Swim, and if you guys have watched me over the years, you know that I love this bait. Now, this is the Z-Man Slim Swim. This is the pearl white, and this is the deal color. And these are my two favorite ones. These are pretty much the only colors I go to. And I'm going to take one of these out so you guys can see it. And it's just a phenomenal swim bait. It's a 3-inch long bait. Just a nice little swim bait with a nice little paddle tail on it. Super stretchy, super elastic. And these things will crush fish. And not just bass. This thing will catch you crappie. It will catch you bluegills. It will catch you muskies. It'll catch you pickerel. I mean, just about anything bites. It'll even catch you turtles. I mean, I've caught turtles. Catch you catfish. It's a crazy thing. Depending on how you fish it, you can hop it, swim it, jig it. You can do all kinds of stuff with it. And it's really, really awesome, and it's a great bait, and you can't go wrong with this bait. Just super, super cool, and you just love it. I'm gonna show you the deal color as well. This is the deal color right here. Super great bait, super awesome. I love this color. This is a great bait. You can fish these baits in clear water and dirty water, and they will catch fish. I usually go to the pearl white when it gets too muddy. But if it's just slightly stained, I'll still fish this color. And even if it's a, stained, you can fish this color. But the pearl white does a little better because they can see a little better. But this clear water, semi-stained, and even a little bit more stained, you can still throw this bait, and it works awesome, and it's just a great bait, and it catches me all kinds of fish. I mean, it's just a good, solid, staple, go-to bait that will catch you fish anytime that you want to catch fish, and you can fish it year-round. I mean, it's a great bait. Contrary to popular belief, fishing smaller baits in the wintertime is actually a good thing because bass don't want to put out that big of an effort in the wintertime and expend too much energy, fish in general. So I tend to downsize a lot when I fish, even in the summertime, especially when I'm fishing places that are heavily pressured and stuff. And this 3-inch bait just seems to be a perfect size for just year-round fishing, for me anyway. It works great. So that's the Z-Man Slim Swim. They are great baits. I highly recommend them. And then another one of my go-to favorites, and you can fish this on a drop shot or a Ned rig head, is the Trick Shot Z, which is a great bait. And my two favorites are the Green Pumpkin Goby and the Goby Bryant. Now I'm going to show you what this package looks like right here as well. So that's the Green Pumpkin Goby, and this is the Goby Bryant. These are my two favorite colors. I will throw a deal color once in a while, but these are my two favorites that I like to use. And I will show you what that looks like as well. This is a nice little about 3-inch bait as well. Really great color. I dropped the Goby Bryant on the ground, so that one's going to stay there, I guess. But again, super elastic. I just dropped both packages on the ground. These are awesome, awesome baits. And they're both sitting on the floor now. So let me see if I can grab these and get them up so I can pick them back up for you guys. They both just fell on the ground. So hold on 1 second here. Oh, yeah. All right, we got them. Sorry about that. Oop, and I bumped the camera. So let's move that back. Anyway, so these are great, great baits. Maybe I should stop setting them in my lap. And they're just phenomenal baits. And they come in a nice clamshell package as well. Where they're situated in here, well, not full clamshell, but half clamshell package, where they tend to keep them pretty straight, as long as you keep them in there straight. But they're just great baits, and you, like I said, you can fish these on a drop shot if you prefer. I don't usually put them on a drop shot. I usually put them on a Ned rig head and chuck them out there and go to town. And let me see, let me show you that other color here so you guys can see this one as well. Super great color. This Goby Bryant, I love this color. I mean, it's just a great looking bait, and they just get smashed. And I fish these for largemouth and smallmouth, and they just do phenomenal. And you will catch monster crappie and bluegills on them as well. But I use them for fishing for bass, and they usually just crush them. Smallies or largies love them, and they're just great baits. And just one of my go-tos, and that's something I fish all the time, and I love them. So one of the next baits that I love, and this is kind of like a Helgramite type bait. This is called the Hog Z, and my favorite color is the Mudbug color, which is this color right here. I love this color. It's the Mudbug color, and then there's a darker one, and I can't remember what it's called. But it's almost like a black. But the Mudbug is probably my favorite all-around color for the Hog Z. And the Hog Z kind of looks like a Helgramite. So it looks like that. It's got these nice little danglies off of it. And I throw that on a Ned rig head. 1/15. I usually use 1/10 or 1/15 ounce jig heads, just so you're wondering. And this thing is just deadly. And I took this and was using this out at Smith Mountain Lake, and I hammered some nice bass. And I'll show you that one or two of the videos I'm going to have in here is going to be of my Smith Mountain Lake trip and of me catching not only big bass, but on the Goby Bryant, this one back here, on this Green Pumpkin Goby, I actually caught a huge carp, and I'm going to include that video in this so you guys can see that this big carp hammered it, and I was on a spinning rod at the time, and I mean, it's a monster carp, and drug my kayak all over the place, but it was an awesome catch. It's so much fun. But again, you can swim all these baits. You can jig them. You can hop them. There's tons of different ways you can fish them. If you watch my videos, you can see how I fish them. So you can go back and see it. I usually label them like, you know, Z-Man getting it done or Hog Z crushing it or whatever. And that is just an awesome bait. And then let's see what we got here. I've also got the, this is the Baby Goat, which is another one of my favorites. It's almost like a crawl thing. This is the Hot Crawl Baby Goat. And these are awesome too. This is something that you can actually use by itself on a jig head, or you can attach it to a jig as a trailer. We're going to unhook that right there. But this is a super awesome bait. I love these things, and the bass love them too, and they just hammer it. And it's just great. It's got these little flanges on the back right here, and this thing is just perfect size. Another 3-inch bait, comes in a 6-pack, and just super great baits. Again, this is what this looks like right here, and I just love them. They're just great baits, and I catch a lot of fish on them. So just another great soft plastic, and I really, like I said, have come to just love Z-Man products because they just last so long. They're worth their weight in gold when it comes to fishing. There's a lot of other baits out there that are good, but they just don't last like the Z-Man products do. And so I love the Z-Man stuff. Let's see what we got next. Okay, another one of my favorites is the hula sticks, which is bigger than a trick shot, which I didn't grab any trick shots, but I do fish the trick shots. But what I've been doing is not buying the trick shot Z's anymore, just buying the hula sticks, which is a bigger version of it, which is this. And this is my favorite color, the mud minnow, which just works great in all different colors of water. And this bait is actually, how long is this? This is like a 4-inch bait. So you guys can see. It's a 4-inch bait, and it's got these little flanges on the back and stuff. And this thing, you can rig up on a shaky head, or you can rig up on a jig head, whichever you prefer. And you can throw it down there, and it'll sit down there, and you can just drag it. You can swim it. You can hop it. And it's just an amazing bait. And what I do with these is after this gets torn up, and it gets torn up from being hooked up here, I will cut this down right here with that little body section, is that smooth body section. I will chop that off there and then put it on a Ned rig head. And then it's like a trick shot. It's like fishing a trick shot, small one. So I get a lot of use out of these baits, which is great. So that's what I like to do with these. I like to fish these, and then when they get wore out, I just cut it about right here so it's a little bit longer than your normal trick shot, and then I'll fish it that way. And this will hammer bass. It'll hammer smallmouth, largemouth. I mean, just an amazing bait. And they make a ton of different colors in these two, but the mud minnow is probably my favorite color that I like, and I have a lot of those, and that's kind of my go-to color, and I can fish it in any color of water, which is awesome, and I just love it, and it's a great bait. And then we got here, what's next on the list? Okay, we got the Crawl Z. This is actually the California Crawl color. I usually will fish like a mud minnow color or a California Crawl color. This is basically the TRD Crawl Z. These are awesome, great baits. I mean, totally represents a crawfish and looks awesome in the water. These things are so great because it, like when you hop it, let me take this out of here. What's awesome about these baits, just to show you this crawl, is that this bait, when it's in the water, it'll stand up, and its little crawls will stand up like a crawl does in defense when it's sitting on the ground. It'll literally sit like this with its little crawls up, and it looks so awesome in the water, and the fish just can't resist this. And again, Ned rig head, 1/10 or 1/15 ounce, and this thing is just deadly, deadly. I love this bait. If you're fishing anywhere that's got crawfish in it, that Crawl Z is just going to crush them. Just going to crush them. It's the perfect size. It's just an amazing bait. And I fish it all the time. I use it all the time. And all these baits I use all the time. These are my go-to soft plastics that I just love to use. And they just happen to be Z-Man. Now, another one I like to use is the TRD Bug Z, which is similar to the Crawl Z and the what was it? What was the other one? Hold on. And similar to the Baby Goat and the Crawl Z, but this is called the Bug Z. And this is what the Bug Z looks like, which is another great bait. It's got little flanges on it. You can open up the little tail piece and stuff, but this is just such a great bait. And I love this bait as well. Another one great. You can fish this on a drop shot, or you can fish it on a Ned rig head. I fish all these on Ned rig heads. I don't do a lot of drop shot fishing. Honestly, I've tried it a few times, and I'm yet to catch a fish on it. I just don't have confidence in it. I know that people do real well with it, but it just hasn't been my thing. But this is the TRD Bug Z, and these are great, great. And I just have a lot of confidence in fishing baits off the Ned rig, so that's why I do it. And then another one I love is the Minnow Z. And this is the Minnow Z, and this color right here is the Slam Shady color, which if you guys ever check out Salt Strong, they're the guys that kind of came up with this color. But the Minnow Z is a nice thicker 3-inch swim bait, kind of like the Z-Man Slim Swim, but it's a little bit fatter. So if you want something that's a little bit fatter but still that same length, That's what you get here. And this thing works in every color, whether it's clear or dirty water. This bait works well. And they make tons of different colors, but I like this Slam Shady color a lot. And it's just a great bait and just super elastic. And you can rig this a ton of different ways. Again, I usually throw this on a weighted hook, so it can kind of float down like this instead of going straight down. I usually let it have a little bit more angle, and that way I can rig it weedless and drag it into trees and things like that. It gives me a really good hookup ratio, and it's just a great bait. And I like that 3-inch size, 3 to 4 inch size swim bait and stuff. And then another one that a lot of people, and this is the last one I got here, that I don't see a lot of people fishing, but I've done real well. This is called the Finesse Shad Z. And this is actually a June bug color right here. And then this is it in a pearl white. Probably my two go-to colors pretty much. Or the deal color. I will use that as well. But this bait, when I was first trying these out, I couldn't believe how well they did. And this thing has so much action on it. It's crazy. And this thing I'll just rig on a regular Ned rig head, and this thing just you swim it and it wiggles like this, or you can drag it, and that tail has so much action, so much wiggle action, the fish can't stand it. Now littler fish will try to eat the tail and pull it and stuff, which is kind of crazy, but this thing is deadly and has caught me some big fish. You wouldn't believe how well this thing does, and it's just so elasticy, and it just does really well. It's just such a great bait, and I love it. And it's another one that I will use. It's really awesome in the springtime, just does really well. Gets those fish going. And then here's the pearl white. I'll show you the pearl white as well. And this is the pearl white one right here, so you guys can see that. And it's just a great bait. I mean, you literally just can hook it through and bring it back through. You can rig it weedless. It has a little slot right here where you can lay that hook in there flat so it's not getting snagged up. And it just does really, really, really well. You can fish that on a drop shot as well if you like. It's just a great bait. If you want something that's got some action going on, that tail is just crazy and bouncing all over. And it's just awesome. So those are like my main go-to Z-Man soft plastics that I love to fish. I do throw the Z-Man frogs some in the summertime. They're actually pretty good as well. I didn't grab any of those because these are more of my main ones. I don't fish those too much. A lot of times I'll just throw a popper or a regular walking frog or something for topwater stuff. Or I love my whopper ploppers. So, but this is all my main soft plastics that I love to throw when it comes to Z-Man. And my main soft plastics that I fish most of the time, other than throwing a stick bait plastic worm, you know, and I'll throw those too. But this is my main soft plastics, and I love Z-Man. They just make great baits. So without further ado, let's roll some footage of me catching a bunch of different fish on all these types of Z-Man baits. It's going to be everything from bass to catfish and everything in between, showing you that these Z-Man baits can produce a lot of different fish, and they're just phenomenal baits to fish, and they're just great go-to baits if you want to get out there and just catch a ton of fish and catch big fish. I mean, I catch big fish with these. So let's roll this footage. I hope you guys enjoy it, and we'll be back here in a minute to wrap this video up. Well, I got one. Oh, this is a good one too. Oh, wow. This is a good fish. I don't think, oh, this is a donkey. Oh my God. This is a big fish. This is a real big fish. Guys, this is a big fish. Big fish. Big bass. Big bass. Big bass. Big bass. Need my net. Definitely need my net. Please tell me my freaking, oh my God, look at this bass. Look at this bass, guys. You guys see this thing? Come on, guys. Come on. Come back to the neck. Come on, where you at? Right here. Right there you go. Holy cow. Guys, wait till you see this bass. Oh, man. This thing is huge. Huge. Oh, man. Look at the size of this thing. Oh, it's big. It's big. It's a donkey. We got a donkey. I didn't even drink water after that.
Wait, you guys see this? Look at that. That's a toad. Look at the size of that, guys. Huge fish. Huge fish. Needs to eat some, but that is a big fish. We're gonna try to get some measurements on this bad boy. Good God. That is a complete and utter monster. Look at that. Hopefully you guys can see that. Yep, 2.72 on my Connect scale. Yeah, that's awesome. All right, we'll take that guy all day long. Woohoo! All right, guys, let's get one more good look at this beautiful fish. Look at that. Look at this, guys. Look at that. That is just awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Beautiful fish. Can't complain. Let's get him back in the water. All right, bud. And there he goes. Look at that. All right. Whew. All right, guys. I caught that big Mondo on this little bitty Z-Man Slim Swim. And I can't say enough about these baits, that you will catch big fish on these. You'll catch little ones too, but by golly, you will catch some big fish. Oh, there's a fish. Well, that's a good one too. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, holy cow. We got a good fish. Oh, he just woke up. He just woke up. We need a net. 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 Get the net out. Get the net out. Come here. Oh. Oh my God, this is a toad. Look at this. Get in there. Oh, we got him. Holy cow. That's what we're looking for. Whew. All right, now that's what I call sliming the boat. Nope, we got you. He's off. Look at that. Look at that. Caught her on the phone real quick. That's crazy. Look at that bass. All right, guys, look at this big, beautiful, fat monster bass. And I don't even have my Connect scale on me, so I can't even weigh the thing. Oh, that's a toad. Oh, that's a good one. Where you at? Come on, holy cow, that's a big fish. Oh, yeah. Stay down. Nope, 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 nope. Stay out. I'm not gonna let you get in there. I'm not gonna let you get in there. What is this thing? Nope, you're not getting in the tree. You're not getting in the tree. Holy cow. Get out of there. You can go out there. Holy cow. Oh. Oh. Oh yeah. We got a big carp. I'm getting him. It's a big carp. He's not ready to call it a day. Nope. This is a good fight. That's right. Oh. Come here, sucker. Holy cow, come here. Get in there. That's a toad. Yeah. All right, guys. We're gonna weigh this sucker too. Woo. That's a good first fish of the day. Nothing like bass fishing and catching giant carp. Whew. Carp. It's a giant carp. Yeah. Look at that thing. Look at that, guys. Big Mongo. Oh. As he's bouncing all over my boat. Then he's gonna probably flop back in. All right. Oh, there's one. We got him. Nice. Oh, he's a decent one too. Hope you guys are getting to see that air action. See right here by the boat. Come back around here. All right. First smallie in the boat. Gotta like it. All right. Nice smallie too. He still ain't done fighting. He's still over here pitching a fit. Oh yeah, look at that, guys. That's a nice smallie. Hopefully you guys can see that. Nice smallie. On the slim swim. So we didn't get skunked. All right. Well, I'm gonna take a picture of this guy. I'm gonna get him back in the water. All right, guys. Nice smallie. Let's get him back in the water. See you, bud. There he goes. All right, one down. Hopefully some more to go. All right, so like I said before, this is the Deal Slim Swim. It's the Deal color. It's the Slim Swim from Zman. 1/15 ounce jig head. Just casting out there, slowly reeling it along. All right. How come my anchor's not? Got one. Got one. Messing with my anchor and got a nice one. Oh, he's a good one. Where's he going? Where's he going? Oh, oh yeah, this is a nice one. This is a nice one. Come here, bud. Oh yeah, that's a nice smallie. Woo-hoo. All right. That's a nice fish. That's a nice fish. Scale time. All right. Whoa, this is a donk. Guys, look at that. That is a nice smallie. Nice smallie. We need to get a picture with him, and then we'll get a weight on him. That is a nice smallmouth. All right. Phone away. All right, guys, there we go. Real nice smallie out of the Rivanna. Nice fish. Let's get him back. Get him in the water. And there he goes. Right there. Nice beautiful fish. Oh, that's a good fish. Oh yeah, that's a good fish. Wow, where are you going? That's a good fish. That's a big fish. Stay down, stay down, stay down, stay down. Where are you going? Where are you going, big guy? Oh man, this is a fight. Oh yeah, that's a big bass. Oh yeah, that's a good one. Come on. Come on, son. Where you at? Oh, I don't even know. That's not even a bass, I don't think. I think that's a catfish. This is a big fish, whatever. Oh yeah, it's a big old catfish. Holy cow. He's big. Oh. Wow, wait till you guys see this thing. Whew. Come on, bud. We got him. Whew. Well, he ain't a bass, but he's a sure darn big fish. Good girl. That's dinner. Let's just sucking these. Guys, look at that. Big old slime stirrers. Alright guys, that's enough of taking pictures. We're going to put him back. Thanks for the fight, buddy. Let's get him back in the water, see if you guys can see him. What a nice catfish. He is awesome. Oh, that's a good fish. That's a good fish. Don't let him come up. Oh, where's he going? Oh no, 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 no. No, 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 no. Don't lose him. Come back here, come back here. Holy cow, that's a crappie. Oh my gosh. Look at the size of that. Holy cow. Alright guys, that is one huge crappie. Look at the size of that. Look at that thing. Good God, that's massive. That's a big crappie. Alright guys, let's get this guy back in order. Alright, let's get him back. What a nice fish. Alright, bud. Get out of here. He's in there. And he is gone. He's gonna jump for me. Look at him. Holy cow, that was a toad. Alright guys, we just caught that big monster crappie on this June bug Ned rig finesse shad, and that was crazy. I thought it was a bass. It was pulling so big, I was like, that's gotta be a good sized bass. Oh God, that's a big one. Oh, that's a big fish. Holy cow, that's a big fish. Oh my God, that's a big fish. Drop the anchor. Holy cow. The anchor, stop me, stop me, stop me. Oh my God, that's a big fish. Holy cow. Get me out of these trees. Yeah, he's taking me for a ride. Good dog. For a ride. All right, come on, dude. This is a huge fish. Huge fish. Huge bass. Huge bass. Huge bass. Huge bass. Oh my God, look at this donkey. Oh my God, come on. Get me out of these trees. Get me out of these trees. I can't. Steering. Oh my God, stay out of there. Stay out of there. Oh cow. Gotta give me some room. Where's my net? Holy cow. Holy cow, this thing is huge. This is a huge bass. Huge bass. Come on. Come on. Oh my God. Look at the size of this thing. Oh my God. Whew. Holy cow, we got him in the net. Whew. Oh my God, I got line everywhere. All right. Holy cow. Good God, this thing might be my new PB, guys. This thing is huge. All right, guys, I don't even know what to say, except this thing is massive, and I'm gonna paddle over to where I started at here so I can get some good photos of this thing, because he's freaking huge. All right, guys, wait till you see this thing. This fish is massive. Just massive. Oh my God, I can't even pick him up. Look at the size of this thing. Look at that. I don't even know if I can get it all on the camera. This thing is huge. Huge. Look at the size of that thing. That's massive. Where's my donkey leash? Just in case he decides to flop. We don't want to lose this monster. Alright. I mean, look at that, guys. Massive bass. Massive bass. I gotta get some good photos of this guy. You guys can see that 6.8 pounds, almost a 7-pounder. Oh wait, I want to leave this on for a minute. I'm gonna set him here in the water right here. Let him just chill for a minute. Alright guys, this is why I use a donkey leash. You see that big bass? He's just sitting right there chilling, breathing in oxygen. He's all comfortable, he's healthy. I can get some good photos of him. Alright guys, I wanted to get a better shot at this big pig, so we're gonna get him out of here. Look at that. I don't even know what to say other than 6.8 pounds. Beautiful, beautiful bass. I mean, just phenomenal fish. It was a hell of a fight. Amazing catch. And we're gonna get this big girl back in the water. So we're gonna get you guys the cool release on this big girl. And there she goes, right there. She is off. That was awesome. Little 2-acre pond, hammering a 7-pounder. Biggest bass I've caught this year. 6.8 to be exact. phenomenal catch. Lots of fun. We're going to get back at it and see if we can catch some more donkeys. All right, guys, quick update. Just had an epic fight with a 6.8 pound largemouth. That was awesome. He drugged me in the trees. There's all kinds of cover back there. I was freaking out that he's going to get underneath the logs. I mean, just a heck of a fight to land that fish. I'm fishing a Zman Slim Swim on 8-pound test, and I just landed a 6.8 pound largemouth. So if you guys are wondering if that small 3-inch Slim Swim can catch big bass, there's your answer. I just caught a 6.8 pound largemouth on a 3-inch swim bait. So small baits can crush big bass. All right, guys, I'm getting bit for sure. They definitely liking this bait. I just gotta find them. We're finding them. Just gotta. There's one. Oh, holy cow! Holy cow! I need a net. I need a net. I need a net. I need a net. This is a donkey. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, holy cow. Look at this thing. Don't lose this puppy. Oh my god. Get a net. 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 Get a... Oh my god. Come here. Come here. Holy cow. Woo. Holy cow. Woo. Now that's a fish. Oh my god. Look at that, guys. That's a fish. Look at that. Look at that toad on the Ned rig. Holy cow. I don't even know what to think. That thing's a monster. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. It's my biggest bass of the year so far. We're definitely going to weigh this puppy. Alright. We're going to get some pictures. We're going to weigh him. And then we're going to get him back in the water. You guys see this monster? Monster. Look at that toad. Alright. Let's get him back in the water. Beautiful bass. Alright, bud. Thanks for the fight. He is off. Woo-hoo. That's what we're looking for. Deeper water. There's the fish. Oh. That's a good one. Holy cow, that's a good fish. Tell me my GoPro's on. That's a good, whatever that is, that's a good fish. Is it a smallie? It's gotta be a smallie. That's a big smallie, whatever it is. Keep them tight. Keep them tight. I don't know what it is. He's coming this way now. Yeah, that's a smallie. That's a smallie for sure, but he ain't messing around, is he? Oh, that's a big fish. That is a big smallie. Oh yeah. He's a toad. Oh my god, this is my probably my PB smallie right here. Come here. Come here. Oh my god, that's a big fish. Oh, whew. That is a big smallie. Man, we're weighing this puppy for sure. That is what we were looking for. Man, that's a good looking fish right there, guys. Need a pair of pliers. Look at that. Whew. That's a nice big, beautiful. Look at that. He choked that goby green pumpkin. Look at the colors on him. Look at that. Wow. That's a beautiful fish. Let's get the pliers. Get the hook out of him. Yeah, look at that hook set right there. And the side of his jaw. That is what we're talking about, smallmouth wise. That is a good solid fish. Solid fish. Let's sit him back in the net for a second. Put him down in there. Let him, actually, you know what? We're going to put him on the donkey leash for a second. That's a big fish. Wow. Look at that guy. That, guys, is why I call smallmouth fish right there. We got to get a picture of this guy. So hold on, I'm going to get a picture. I'm going to get a weight on him. But look at how beautiful that is. Hopefully you guys can really see that. That is one gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous fish. Alright guys, we're going to weigh this guy. Just curious how much this bad boy weighs. Oh, we got to reset it again. Reset. 2.9 pounds, man. 2.9 pound. Look, guys. Hopefully you guys can see that. 2.9 smallie. Yeah, nice. Love it, love it, love it. Put him back in there. If you guys are wondering, I use a donkey leash. And the donkey leash allows me to put the fish back in the water. Here, if you guys watch right here. Check this out. This is how the donkey leash works, guys. Look, there's my fish. He's swimming just fine, getting healthy. I can get my pictures and everything without him being hurt. And once it's time to let him go, just let him go. So we're going to get a couple more photos of him, and I'm going to put him back. So hold on. Alright guys, we're going to get this beautiful, beautiful fish back in the water. Just let him do his thing. And he's just chilling right now. Let him do his thing. Ready, bud? He's holding on to my finger. Look, he's chewing on my thumb. Such a beautiful fish. Getting his bearings back. And there he goes. Alright. Beautiful fish. Yeah. I just made my trip right there, guys. Got him on the green pumpkin goby trick shot. 1/15 ounce head. Yeah. Can't go wrong there, guys. Great bait, big fish.
Alright everybody, so we're back and I hope you enjoyed that footage. I mean, those were a lot of fun catches, a lot of great catches. Catching the catfish on that root beer one with the chartreuse tail was crazy. It's so crazy to me that I can fish bass baits and stuff, and I'm fishing for bass and still catch channel catfish and stuff like that. But it was a fun catch, and just all of them were catch. That big crappie that I caught was crazy. I mean, just all of them, just a lot of fun fishing, and it just goes to show you that Z-Man baits will produce fish. So if you're not fishing Z-Man baits, I highly suggest you try them. Figure out what works in your area. Pretty much all these baits, and I've lived I've lived out west, I've lived up north, I've lived down south. I've lived in a lot of states over the years, and all these baits have worked in all those states. So they're a pretty good go-to for basically anywhere in the United States that you're living and fishing. So definitely give them a try. And they even work on saltwater fish as well. So some of these baits work great fishing for saltwater as well. So you can follow some saltwater guys, and they can tell you about how certain Z-Man stuff works for that as well. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that you guys learned something. I hope you guys try some Z-Man baits. No, I am not sponsored by Z-Man. I just like their stuff, and I like to promote baits that work. So just do me a favor, hit that like and subscribe button, that bell notification. All that stuff really helps the channel grow, and I appreciate all you guys that have been following all these years. And stay tuned for the next video, and just do yourself a favor, get out there, get your lines wet, and catch some fish.